Welcome, everybody, to Alteraeon episode Let's Play 38.
StreamYard, Muse Blind Alteraeon, Edit Multi, The Temple of Din, Undead, WQ, LLLLL, Quay, The Ashmount, WQ, Quay, You are in the city of Round Knob. You are surrounded by. There isn't support for ship. You say there aren't any explorer points. The town of Taskbar. Welcome to NV Muse Blind Alteraeon, Edit. You are in the city of Round, a new section of road. You sent on page. The town of, you follow within paths around, you may now recall W, Brag. You say there aren't any explorer points to be earned in this area. Dragon, the chapel of Alas, Alas. Surrounded, wooden, on an overly, amongst dark forest of RTS. You have left the town of Dragon. You say I have 5 out of 9 explorer points in this area. Dark forest of Ark, it doesn't seem that anyone. CT. Send. Summon. You tell the plan. Resend summon. CG. It doesn't seem that anyone is trying to join your group. CT. Screen. Friend. Dracula has entered the game. You tell the plan. Stream has started. FR. Post. I am. Streaming. Friend. Snorlax posted. I am streaming, guys. Friend. Dracula posted. Boy, this is freaking stupid. Hence Shadow tells the clan. Okay, I joined. Hence Shadow tells the clan. I mean, I GR joined. GR. Summon. You summon Hence Shadow in. Board. Friend. Dracula posted. Why Alteraeon is against Naruto. Bam. Hug. F. Bam. Bear. Edit. Friend. Hence Shadow tells the group. Can you send me link to video? Hence. Edit. Hence Shadow snickers softly. Edit mult. GT. You. Friend. Dracula posted. Tried to make a new chart and name it like that, but it says is not allowed name. No. You tell the group. You know I can. Friend. Potato posted. There are lots of names that aren't allowed.
Yeah, a fucking
Friend.
surprising
Potato
shit
posted.
load.
Try Trump or Obama or Gaku.
Open YouTube.
Your code of crystal scales suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. You are quickly covered in a code of crystal scales. Edit multi. Hence Shadow tells the group. Okay, yes. I do. So, then, what is the link to the video? Friend, Dracula posted. Hey, but how Naruto can be offensive? You are quickly. Your code of 5 a.m. Friend, Potato. Edit multi. GT. Friend, Germanator posted. You tell the group. Hang on, man. GT. Got to. Brett. Hence Shadow nods. You tell the group. Got to read it first.
We got 10 views on that one. Yay me.
Friend, Potato posted. I don't know. Friend, Potato posted. Maybe Denton doesn't like Naruto. Friend, Dracula posted. Weird, really. Friend, Potato posted. I never saw Naruto. The white aura around your body fades. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. You are surrounded by white aura. You fail to cast the spell bravery. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. KXWT emote his shadow laughs mercilessly at you. Friend, Dracula posted. Told ya, just tried to create one, but it doesn't let me doing it. The crystal bubble surrounding you suddenly shatters. Friend, Dracula posted. You know what? Screw Dendron A transparent crystal bubble envelops your body. Friend, Dracula posted, hey but Dracula can be offensive. Friend, hence Shadow posted, hey, where is your thanks to him for making the mud? LOL LOL. Your displaced imager joins your body. Your form shifts slightly, then separates from where your body actually is. Friend, Dracula posted, thanks to him.
What the
Friend,
hell?
Potato posted, some names are just not allowed, it's fine. Friend, hence Shadow posted, yes, thanks to him. What else would you tell him? How dare he make such a game? Friend, hence Shadow posted, Roflo. Notify, SOV landed a brutal backstab on a Crimson Viper for 30,784 damage, Freak 16, 6 AM, Friend, Potato posted, I would really like to make a warrior called Gaku that only runs around with jabs and kicks and blood rages at every possible moment but I can't. Friend, Dracula posted, once I get 200 tot I'll think about it, until then he is free to enjoy his life. Friend, Potato posted, so sometimes it just be that way. Friend, hence Shadow posted, woo, SOV. Keep it up.
Oh, now you show me the... Seriously? Open mud rammer.
Hence Shadows. You feel your magically enhanced charisma fading. You suddenly feel confident and more popular. Hence Shadow tells the group, don't mind me, I'll just be twiddling my thumbs. Hence Shadow chuckles politely. Hence Shadow twiddles his thumbs impatiently. Friend, Philippa has entered the game. Hence Shadow snickers softly. Hence Shadow tells the clan, Queen Philippa. A white aura around your body fades. You are surrounded by a white aura. Friend, Philippa posted, https://udo.b/n91gy153my. Friend, Dracula has left the game. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. Hence Shadow says, cool. GT. Share. Button. You are now AFK. You are now AFK. Timers disabled. Was not. You return to your keyboard. Your coat of crystal scales suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Hence Shadow casts Mana Shield. You are quickly covered in a coat of crystal scales. Alas, a trail through a heavily logged forest, north-south. An ancient trail, a swarm of tiny insects. You jump to a soundless shadow. A vampire jump. You magically latch onto a swarm of Darkness' soul and wait for it to weaken. A sword-wielding skeletal knight slice star obliterates star a swarm of trippids. Quite a few. A vampire fights a swarm of trippids. A swarm of trippids swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. Creatures! 7 AM. Friend, Issa has left the game. The corpse of a swarm of trippids is too small to really be useful. A vampire is not in need of your skill. You begin healing a flesh beast. A flesh beast is fully healed. An animated corpse is not in need of your skill. An animated corpse is not in need of your skill. You begin healing an animated corpse. Heal S. An animated corpse is not in need of your skills. An animated corpse is not in need of your skill. An animated corpse is not in need of your skills. Heal. You do not see that character here. You use your faith in more. You begin healing an animated corpse. Heal faith. An animated corpse is not in need of your skills. An animated corpse is Morpheus. Hug. You hug Hence Shadow. GT. Able to watch. You tell the group. Able to watch. Hence Shadow tells the group. There we go. I'm in.
Yeah, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Just another late night for me. Nothing new here.
Alas, you cannot go that way. Alas, you cannot go that way. Alas. Edit. Alas. Hence Shadow tells the group. Good. How about you? Edit. Hence Shadow tells the group. Oh, Roflo, you answered my question ahead of time.
Can't complain. Could be a lot worse, I guess.
Exits. South too dark to tell. Northwest too dark to tell. An ancient trail. North-southeast. A forsaken path. A small sacred rift. You jump to a Hence Shadow. You can only soul steal from living things. A husker dodges your attack. You try valiantly. But can't seem to make. The vampires star massacre star a husker.
Jim,
If you really want.
that was a lie.
Unreadable.
You need a corpse.
That was a
You are
lie.
surrounded by a white world.
Okay.
Morpheus.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Exits. North too dark to tell. South too dark to tell. West too dark to tell. Dismal trail. Northeast south. A narrowing path. Along. Sack-like greenish white sheet sits. No one in a small clearing. East-west. The monastery of dreams. An open. Margie bows. How very noble. Kenji says, fear not, this clearing and the monastery are magically protected from the creatures that roam the forest. Kenji says, so, please be at ease and enjoy your time with us. Hence Shadow snaps himself in half. Kenji says, let me get the doors for you. Kenji opens a large set of oak doors. Kenji bows. How very noble.
That's where this is.
Brag. You say I have acquired none of the fame in this area.
Oh, come.
You growl.
Seriously?
Raw. There isn't support for show/brag. You say there aren't any explorer points to be earned. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything.
Well, I guess fame hunting it will be then. Fine.
Hence Shadow snaps himself in half. You face palm. You face palm. You face palm. FR. Post. Hello. Friend, Snorlax posted. Hello potato. Friend, potato posted. Sup. FR. Post. Streaming. Friend, Snorlax posted. Streaming. C. A. Kenji is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Hence Shadow tells the group. Also, I don't make messes when I snap myself, because, you know what? I am a shadow, I don't have blood. I can snap myself clean off for a full second, then I'll just come together again. Friend, potato posted. Hey. Friend, potato posted. I'm playing HS, so give me a sec. C. Flame. You failed to cast the spell Flame Strike. C. Spits. His kick scratches you. Magically hold onto Kenji's soul and wait for him to weaken. A sword wielding, you put one end of the hook skull stab to the ground. Margie still hits you. Frost-covered skeletal looking rose skull. Vampires has become an unsettling rough. A sword wielding skeletal knife jumps to your side. Quite a few. Vampires form at Margie. You magically lash off. See your pound below Margie. You struggle with the spell, and the line of frost steps randomly across the ground. You are here. A flesh beast rips a chunk. None of your. You're all about.
Fool.
Say. They. You say they dead. You grin evilly. KXWT emote Hence Shadow laughs mercilessly at you. You get 3 items from the corpse of Margie, a staff of hardwood, a pair of hiking pants, a pair of black leather sandals, a white door. You drop a pair of black leather sandals. You drop a staff. You You are carrying the following 9 items. A pair of Kung Fu pants, a soulstone bag. You drop a pair of Kung Fu pants. You get 2 items from the corpse of Kenji, a staff of hardwood, a pair of Kung Fu pants. Drop. You drop a pair of Kung Fu pants. You drop a staff of hardwood. None of your minions seem. You sacrifice blood from it. You sacrifice blood from it. 9 a.m. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of the gutted carcass of Kenji. A vampire pokes head. A vampire pokes. A vampire pokes head. A vampire pokes. A vampire pokes. A vampire pokes. A vampire tells you. A vampire pokes hence. A vampire pokes hence shadow in the ribs. Just within the monastery of dreams, east-west. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. Hence shadow growl within the temple, northeast-west. Hence shadow growls at the temple to Morpheus. The Oracle of Dreams touches up a few runes on the altar. The Oracle of Dreams is a little bigger than you. South. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. Hence shadow growls at a vampire. See. Okay. The Oracle of Dreams is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. See. Flame.
Scratches.
A vampire's claw disembowels the Oracle of Dreams. The Oracle of Dreams is kick balls of flesh beast. Bluish cone of bones. A vampire knocks the legs out from under the Oracle of Dreams. The Oracle of Dreams stands up. The Oracle of Dreams is kicked dismembers a flesh beast. His pound scratches the Oracle of Dreams. A vampire's claw is the Oracle of Dreams. A frost-covered skeleton which throws a bolt with a green soul stone it. Lag. 83 milliseconds.
Are you kidding me?
Receive 14,000. Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank. Muse client dialog. The connection to Alteraeon is currently being established. Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank.
What the fuck?
Start Microsoft file note user system network state button unit for internet access button. Much Z1 running with Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank.
I don't have time for this.
Muse client dialog to connect Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank.
I do not have time for this.
Unable to connect to Alteraeon. Code equals 10,060. Connection timed out. Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
Unable to connect to Alteraeon.
You've got to be kidding me.
Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank.
Okay. No.
Unable to connect to Alteraeon. Code equals 10,060.
Yeah.
Connection timed out.
Be able to connect.
Folder. Task. Check. Note of user. System network state button unit for internet access
You
button.
have internet. So what the hell? Alright. Let's play the hard game. Fucking asshole.
New notification from autoplay. Apple iPhone. Select to choose what happens with this device. One of one window. Control center window. W. Taskbar. Unit 4. Widgets 40. Widgets 40. Start. Chat toggle. Much Z1. Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank. Unable to connect to Alteraeon. Code equals 10,060. Connection timed out. Muse client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line blank. Mush Z version 211,002. Password. 1. Wrong Muse client Alteraeon. Password. You access your body from another socket. You are using the latest GT. Your next cheapest level is a Necromancer Micro for 20. You tell the group, arg. Hence Shadow says, yay, it worked. Say, what? Did. You say what did. Hence Shadow jumps up and cheers everyone on. Say, what? You say what worked. Hence Shadow tells the group, I gave Potato the link, BTW. StreamYard.com is sharing your screen and audio. StreamYard, clickable banner land, button edit, clickable menu buttons, submenu, clickable button. JC, live viewer screen, live 20, clickable 2, mic is muted.
Can you guys still hear me?
StreamYard personal Microsoft Muse client alt document. Restore R document Muse.
Can you guys still hear me?
Friend, Potato posted, yes. Hence Shadow tells the group, yes.
Well, I had to switch to my hotspot.
Friend, Potato posted, the screen reader is pretty loud though.
Oh. I could try to turn it down.
White orb around your body. Hence Shadow casts Mana Shield. NVDA menu.
Where would I go to do that?
Preferences sub tool submenu T. Preferences sub settings. S.
Settings.
NVDA settings. General property page. NVDA language. Save configuration. Show exit options. Play sound twins. Logging level. Start NVDA. Use NVDA during. Use currently. Automatically check for up. Notify for pen. Allow the NVDA project to gather NVDA. OK button. Cancel button. Apply button. Alt. Categories. List. Speech 2 of 14. Braille 3 of 4. Vision 4 of. Keyboard 5. Mouse 6 of. Review cursors. Input compass. Object present. Browse mode 10. Document 4. Touch interaction 12 of 14. Windows OCR 13. Advanced 14 of 14.
How do I turn down the volume? Balls.
The crystal bubble surrounding you suddenly shatters. A transparent crystal bubble envelops your body.
How do I turn down the damn volume? Fucking hell. Used to be able to know how to do this.
Windows OCR 13 of 14. General 1 of 14. Speech 2 of 14.
Oh wait.
Muse client Alteraeon.
Oops. No. Fuck.
NVDA. Preferences. Tool sub. View log V. Tools. Settings. And speech 2 of 4. Speech property page. Synthesizer grouping. Change. Voice. Combo box Microsoft. Rate. Slider 100. Rate boost checkbox notch. Pitch. Slider 50. Alt. Volume. Slider 100. 93.
Is that better? Is that better, guys?
Not 91. 90.
There.
Muse client.
Is that better?
Hence Shadow nods. Friend, Sherman Adder has left the game.
Is that better, Potato?
Hence Shadow nods. Hence Shadow tells the group, yes. Friend, Juggernaut has entered the game.
Okay. Now to get my exploration points
12
and
p.m.
my fame.
Brad, you'd say I have acquired none of the fame in this area. The Monastery of Dreams. Objects on the ground. Hence Shadow tells the group, I have acquired none of the fame in this area. Within the temple, alas, within the temple, a follower goes about cleaning the monastery. A follower is a little bigger.
A few scratches.
Around you as you come. Vampires spawn in the bowels. A follower tries to trick you. Knockdown hits him. You magically break the follower's soul and wait for him to weaken. Cross-covered skeletal rows of bolt ice and a follower. You are
A few scratches.
Bolts of ice and a follower. Follower is muted. You cast a spell to suck the soul from body, and pull a follower's essence into a pale blue soul stone. Your blood freezes as if your follower is dead. A follower is dead. You are too high level, but still receive 3,955 experience. You put a pale blue soul stone in a soul stone bag. Hence Shadow cries victory over his fallen enemy. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. None of your minions. You sacrifice blood from more pieces of process. You cannot relax. You cannot go. You said, the white aura around your body fades. Enters floating disc above and winks out of existence. Carried by you. You drop the soul stone bag. Warning equipment on the ground. You put a cloak of stamina in Tensor. You are carrying the following 73 items. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. You put the hacked off leg of a noob. You are carrying the following 7 items. 4 tensors. You get it. Within the temple, the monk Elender moves about inspecting the monastery. Elender the elven monk.
A few scratches.
Flesh beast splat names Elender the elven monk. Fred Chino has left the game. Tensors floating. A sword wielding skeleton knight star. A flesh beast spy dismembers Elender the elven monk. You can't carry anymore. No items left. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. Tense shadow cries victory over. You drop a soul stone back. Warning equipment on the ground. You put a drow hound hide in. You are carrying the following 6 items. 3 tensors. You get a soul stone back. You get a green soul stone. Put soul. You put a green soul stone in a soul stone back. You sacrifice. Morphings appreciates your second.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Drop back. You drop.
Can you all pop at once, please?
Put all this. You put an iron rod in tensors floating. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to. You put Cerberus collar in tensors. You are carrying the following 5 items. 3 tensors. Study hall. A bug-eyed monk sits here having a discussion about dreaming. A bug-eyed monk is a little bigger than you. A female follower sits here taking notes. A female follower is about your size. A student sits here calmly listening to the monk. A student is about your size. You attempt to pin a tensors floating disc abruptly winks out of existence. You attempt to pin a female follower's shadow to the ground, but miss. Friend, potato posted. Damn son, you need to sort your inventory. Tense shadow reaches into a shadow and draws forth it.
I've tried, man.
You attempt to pin a female follower. Tense shadow drives a stake through a female follower's shadow, pinning it in place. 1 p.m. You drive a stake through a female follower's shadow, pinning it in place. Chat. Line. 2. You attempt to pin a student's shadow to the ground. You attempt to pin a student's shadow. You attempt to pin a. You attempt to pin. You attempt. Drive a stake through a student's shadow, pinning it in place. Chat. Tense shadow pokes you in the ribs. Tense shadow pokes you in the ribs. Drive a stake through a bug-eyed monk's shadow, pinning it in place. Z. You feel your magical intense charisma fading. Bug-eyed. A female follower is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Your CA card is now fuzzy. A student is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Z. You suddenly. Tense shadow sniffles softly. Tense shadow sniffles softly.
A few scratches.
A sword wielding skeleton knight star bug-eyed monk. Your CA card is you magically latch on the bug-eyed monk's soul and wait for him to weep. Female followers punch him. You try valiantly. Flesh beasts by devastating. One stands up. A student's nickname the flesh beast. Female followers dig into the flesh beast. Sword wielding skeletal knight slice star. Empire knocks the legs out from fires. The student staggers a bit after receiving
A few scratches.
Empire
Small wound to the
You can't carry anymore. 1 item's left. You magically latch onto a female follower's soul and wait for her to leave. The sword wielding skeletal knight slice star demolish female follower. Sword wielding skeletal knight's shield bash female. Flesh beast spot female follower. Cross covered skeletal lich throws a ball female follower. Your pound scratches her. Empire's claw star massacre female follower. Female followers punch mutilates a flesh beast. Fire save is now 0%. Hold save.
A few scratches.
Cross covered. None of your minions. Tense shadow growls. Drop the soul stone back. Tense shadow growls. Tense shadow growls. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Your fourth. You put a black lacquer hate in. Armor. Tense shadow growls. You are carrying the following 67 items. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. Sensors floating disc. You are carrying the following 7 items. 4. You get a soul stone back. You are surrounded. Armor 117. You put a yellow soul. You put a green soul. You put a green soul stone in a soul. Frost covered skeletal. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. Frost covered skeletal lich is not in need of your skills. Flesh beast. You sacrifice. You sacrifice. You sacrifice blood from more pieces.
Well, that was fun.
Ford. F. Bam. A light flickers in the sky as a vampire winks. Hence shadow summons a staff that looks to be made of shadows. 2 p.m.
If only you could actually do that. That would be fun. I think it's time for me to make myself some early breakfast.
Hence shadow tells the group, oh, but shadows can do that star cackle star. Hence shadow throws his head back and cackles with insane glee. Hence shadow throws his head back and cackles with insane glee. Hence shadow snickers softly. Hence shadow snickers softly. Notify. SOB landed a heinous backstab on a vicious lamprey for 18,816 damage. 3k. Friend. Hence shadow posted. Woo. Keep it up SOB. Body fades. You are surrounded by white. Your shield of faith dissipates, and you no longer feel as protected by God. You use your faith in Morpheus as a shield to protect you.
I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but I have my Amazon device playing music.
Friend, Leopard has entered the game.
So,
Study hall. Hence shadow is here. Within the temple, northeast southwest. Study hall. The teacher Yulino stands here teaching the basics about dreaming. The teacher Yulino is a little bigger than you. A student sits here calmly listening to a monk. A student is about your size. A female follower sits here taking notes. A female follower is about your size. North. Friend. Leopard posted. Bow to the almighty necromancer. 3 p.m. Friend. Sophie has left the game. There is nothing here to list. No while you can learn critical. See. Okay. You failed to cast the space.
oh come on, seriously?
The teacher Yulino is surrounded. Z. Okay. 2. The student is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. R. Hence shadow prays to Talos for transportation. Hence shadow disappears. Sorry. 3 dots 2 isn't a valid target for the spell fairy fire. Friend. Osiris posted. Heck no. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. See. Okay. Hence shadow tells the group. Hey, I am going to give you leopard instant.
Okay.
3. Friend. Hence shadow. The student is already quite dang. See. Okay. 2. A female follower is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. GR. Summon. It doesn't seem that anyone is trying to join your group. You are completely covered in a coat of crystal scales. It doesn't seem that anyone is trying to join your group. It doesn't seem. It doesn't seem that. You summon leopard into. See. Displays. Leopard's image blurs and shifts to one side. See. If. A crystal bubble envelopes leopard's image, making it look severely distorted. You fail to cast it. Leopard throws his head back and cackles with insanely. Leopard throws his head back and. You fail to cast the spell. Leopard gently rises off the ground. See. Sang. Leopard is surrounded by white. C. Leopard is protected by Morpheus. The aura of sickness on leopard's hands fades. Leopard casts sickening touch. See.
A few scratches.
Complete the punch scratches you. You magically latch onto the teacher you will know. A student's punch.
A few scratches.
The teacher you will know punch massacres a sword wielding skeleton knife. Female follows. You have a few scratches. He dodges your
Small wounds and
your side
bruises.
in battle. Vampire fights the teacher you will know. Vampire's claw dismembers the teacher you will know. Female followers punch mauls you. You have some small wounds and bruises. The pig calls around the teacher you will know. You magically latch onto the student. This one scratches the student. A flesh beast fight massacres a female. A flesh beast splat mutilates a student. Leopard casts fist of the earth. Two huge fists of earth are torn up from the ground and slammed into a female follower. Female followers punch resonates a flesh beast. Vampire knocks fall under a student. A sword wielding skeletal knight slices
Small wounds and
the
bruises.
student's punch maims a flesh beast. Leopard casts sickening. You miss. Vampire fights a student. Leopard casts gust of wind. Leopard makes a throw of gentle. You magically latch onto it. Sword wielding skeletal knight devastates star.
Small wounds and
Vampire's
bruises.
eyes take on an unsettling red glow, and it glares at a female follower. A vampire shouts a ferocious war cry at a female follower. Female follower powers before a vampire. Female followers punch decimates a flesh beast. Vampire quietly hisses an unintelligible and foul. Vampire quietly hisses an unintelligible and foul-sounding word. Female followers body is mutilated by a sword wielding. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. Now. Heal. You begin healing a sword-wielding skeletal knight. The sword-wielding skeletal knight is fully healed. A frost-covered skeletal liches space. Blank. Heal. You begin healing a flesh beast. You will 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 a flesh beast. The flesh beast is fully healed. You sacrifice blood from it. You sacrifice
A few scratches.
Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice. Morpheus appreciates. Within the temple. Within the temple. East-west. Within the temple. Northeast-southwest. The Dream Lab. The teacher Elisa stands before the class giving a lesson in dreaming. The teacher Elisa is about your size. A female student sits here listening carefully to the teacher. A female student is a little bigger than you. An elven male sits here taking notes. An elven follower is about your size. South. Leopard starts summoning minions. Please wait.
Go ahead.
The dim red flames on Leopard's hands fade. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Leopard casts burning hands. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. Leopard hums.
Although you are making
Leopard
yourself weaker by not having full necrocast, by the way, because you're using your hand spells. That's why I don't use them. House in Sin City.
The aura of sickness on Leopard's hands fades. The white aura around Leopard fades. Leopard casts sickening touch. Leopard tells the group, what?
It's been
Leopard tells the
a
group, oh.
road of many a poor boy. In God, I know I'm one. I never use the hand spells because it takes away from my
Leopard casts skeletal warrior.
because of the strength that it takes away from the strength of my minions.
Leopard tells the group, let's see, how many soul stones do I have?
I can make you a couple if you need some. But if you only got deeps, then that's fine. Deeps will work just fine.
Leopard tells the group, oh, wait. Your code of crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Your fire save is now 0%. Your cold save is now 5%. Your zap save is now 0%. Your breath Leopard tells the group, GTG, sorry, man.
That's fine.
Leopard releases a skeleton from his red flames on Leopard's hands fade. Leopard's code of crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. The white aura around your body fades. Leopard tells the group, nice talking though. You are surrounded by white.
Mm-hmm.
The ground beneath your feet begins to tremble and crack, then a red skeletal hand emerges and pulls Leopard down. Leopard disappears.
Yes, the Clan Hell Recall. That's always a nice one.
Last, within the temple, the Dream Lab. A follower stands here cleaning within the temple, east-west. Within the temple, the Ghost of Dwarf patrols the mod. Edit northeast flank. The Ghost within the temple. Leopard tells the group, yup, it is cool. Leopard tells the group, take care, man, friend. Leopard has left the edit transparent crystal. An alchemist lab, within the temple, north, attack within the temple. The Ghost, he dodges your attack. The Ghost of Dwarven monk. Scratches. Vampires lost massacre to go to the month. You throw a large ball set up like vampires lost to go to the month. Vampires lost massacre. The sword wielding skeletal knight slice massacre.
Scratches.
Vampires get a silvery great tax from the corpse of the ghost and Dwarven monk. You put a silvery great a flesh beast rips a chunk. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You begin killing a flesh beast. The flesh beast is you sacrifice blood. Yeah, Morpheus appreciates your. You get a silvery.
What makes this unique?
Raw. Object space.
Fuck you.
Rag. Object. You say a silvery great axe. Level 28. Comp. Mithril. Weight 24. Anti-evil warrior. Damage 4d12. Speed. Fast. Damage type. Non-orb shop. 26 build strength. Dam roll by -1. Dex by 3. STR by 1. Quality. Master craft. Your magical. A follower leaves east, within the temple, east southwest, within the temple, east west, within the temple, northeast southwest down. At the bottom of the stairs, west up.
I didn't know there was. Wait, what?
Below the temple, northeast west.
What the fuck?
Alas, a monk chamber. Joven the monk sits here looking over some notes. Joven the monk is about your size. South,
I
6
didn't know there
p.m.
was an underground to this. Hey, Potato, you think you could fix the axe for me?
FR. Post. Friend. Snorlax posted. Potato. Friend. Potato posted. Sub. FR. Post. Good. You. The white aura around your body. You are surrounded by white aura. Room. Carve. Axe. Friend. See. Vampires lost Joven the monk. Small wounds. A frost skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at Joven the monk. Vampires' job is to tank in combat. Vampires devastate Joven the monk. Vampires devastate Joven the monk. Pretty hurt. Your fourth shield. You are too high. You put a green soul. Joven the monk is dead. Your blood freeze plus 22. You cast the spell. Joven the monk. A sword wielding. A flesh beast spite. Edit multi-line blank. None of your minions seem hungry. You get 2 items from the corpse of Joven the monk. A robe of black satin. A pair of black leather sandals. Drop. You drop a robe of black satin. You drop a pair of black leather satin. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You begin healing a frost-covered skeletal lich. Friend. Potato posted. Give me a few minutes to finish my HS game. You heal a frost-covered skeletal lich. A sword-wielding skeletal knight is below the temple. A monk, you sacrifice blood from the Morpheus appreciate below the temple, northeast west. The monk chambers. The monk Kaizen sits here deep in thought. The monk Kaizen is a little bigger than you. You say I have acquired none of the fame in this area. The monastery of dreams. FR. Post. You. Still. Watch. Friend. Snorlax posted. You still watch your code of crystals. Your code of crystals. Z. Hey. The monk dies in the 7 p.m. C. Soul. You magically latch on the monk dies and tries to trap you. You miss. A sword wielding knight. The monk dies and punch mutilates a sword wielding. The monk dies and dodges your attack. Covered skeletal lich. Quietly this is an unintelligible and the monk dies and
Few scratches.
Pale blue soul stone in a soul stone bag. A sword wielding soul. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. A sword wielding skeletal knight. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Fourth. Vampire says, I will attempt to tank in any group I am in. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. You sacrifice blood. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of the gutted carcass of the monk Dyson. Below the temple, northeast west. Below the temple, a white rat searches for something to nibble on. A shifty white rat would fit in the palm of your hand. A shifty white rat will probably not be too. A monk's chamber. Below, last. A monk's chamber. A monk rushes about. You become hit with fairy fire. Plus 182 KXP. On Morpheus to strike dead. You magically latch onto the man's soul and wait for him to weaken. Start devastate. Big nasty. You miss. Green souls. Rips each other. None of your minions seem hungry at the. You begin healing a flesh feast. Flesh feast is. You sacrifice blood. Morpheus below the temple. West. Below the temple. Northeast southwest. Sleeping quarters. North. Sleeping quarters. A young follower sits here studying. A young follower is about your size. South. Z. A young follower is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Z. Flame.
Few scratches.
Frost-covered skeletal lich throat. Vampire white of you. Flesh piece spikes about. Big nasty. Vampire. Full sword building. Vampire's plus. Roll aside for your plan.
Well.
None of your minions seem hungry. Hell. You sacrifice blood from. Morpheus appreciates below the temple. Northeast southwest. Sleeping quarters. South. Below the sleeping quarters. A follower sits on a bench practicing his runes. A follower is a little bigger than you. North. C. A follower is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Call upon Morpheus to strike down a follower with holy fire. You magically latch onto the follower's punch mutilates a flesh piece. A sword-wielding skeletal knight jumps to yours. You fail to cast it. A sword-wielding skeletal knight slice stars. A flesh piece spine dismembers a follower. Vampire trips a follower. Vampire flies is an unintelligible and foul-sounding word. A follower's body is mutilated by a vampire charm spell. A follower is near death. You cast a spell to separate soul from body, and pull a follower's essence into a yellow soul stone. Your blood freezes. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You sacrifice blood. Morpheus appreciates below the temple. A monk rushes about inspecting the monastery. A monk is a little. You sound hits a monk. You parry his attack. You magically latch onto a monk's sword and wait for him to weaken. Small wounds. A monk is surrounded by a fuzzy. A monk's all small vampire. Frost covered. Big nasty. A monk's punching a vampire. Vampire's eyes take on that. A monk's on fire. A monk's you kill green soul stone in a soul stone. Potato tells you, GR summon me. Vampire closet. Your CHR is now 30. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. GR. Summon potato. Drop. You drop a silvery great axe. C. Plot. You fail to cast the spell. A silvery great axe begins to float in the air. Your fly spell takes hold of a silvery great axe. Poke. You want to poke at what? Friend, Juggernaut has left the game. Objects on the ground. The corpse of a monk is lying here. Players in the room with you. Potato. Potato casts continual light. A silvery great axe starts glowing brightly. Carried by Potato. Potato tells the group, you sure you want me to carve this? Potato tells the group, seems like it sucks. GT. It is not bad. You tell the group, it is not that bad. Potato casts word of recall. Potato disappears.
You're the best, Potato.
Supply room, south. Below, supply room, north. Below the last. You cannot go that last. Below. Within the temple, a follower goes about cleaning the kitchen. The cook stands here stirring a large pot. The cook is a little bigger than you. A follower stands here preparing food. A follower is a little bigger than you. South. S. The dining hall. A follower stands here. Last. Within the garden path. A A monk moves about tending to the gardens. A monk is a little bigger than you. Northeast southwest. A vegetable garden. An elven follower. Alas, alas, alas. You. A monk moves about tending to the gardens. A monk is a little bigger than you. North. The white aura around your body fades. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Your code of crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. It is surrounded by a white aura. Your fire save is now 0%. Your cold save is now 5. The garden path. A monk moves about tending the garden path. The wooden gate is closed. A monk, it seems to be locked. C. Knock. T. Star click star you unlock the wooden gate. You open the wooden gate. The cow yard. A brown cow stands here feeding on some grass. A brown cow is a little bigger than you. A brown cow stands here feeding on some grass. A brown cow is a little bigger than you. A brown cow stands here feeding on some grass. A brown cow is a little bigger than you. A brown cow stands here feeding on some grass. A brown cow is a little bigger than you. South. (9 p.m.) The wooden gate is closed. C. Knock. Gate. Star click star you unlock the wooden gate. You open the wooden gate. The chicken pen. The gamecock struts his stuff about the yard. The gamecock is the size of. Close the wooden gate. The gamecock is too big for you to do that effectively. C. Flame. Call upon Morpheus to strike down the Vampire's Claw massacres the gamecock. He dodges your attack. The white chicken assists the gamecock. The white chicken heroically jumps to the aid of the gamecock. The white chicken's pet dismembers a flesh piece. The white chicken assists the gamecock. The white chicken heroically jumps to the aid of the gamecock. The white chicken's pet decimates a flesh piece. The white chicken assists the gamecock. No category. The white chicken's pet injures a blazing ring of yellow fire forms around you. The white chicken's pet
A few scratches.
A blazing ring of yellow space. The white chicken's pet hits the white chicken's pet makes a fire strikes on your side of the head. You naturally latch onto the white chicken's soul and wait for the white chicken. You ask Morpheus to repair it. The white chicken's pet disembowels a vampire. The white chicken's pet star. The white chicken's pet kills a flesh piece. The white chicken's covered skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at the white chicken's pet devastates a flesh piece. The white chicken's pet scratches a flesh piece. The flesh piece. Covered skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at the white chicken. The white chicken's pet flesh piece fight star massacres. Sword build. I'm just playing. The white chicken's pet the white chicken's pet devastates a flesh piece. The white chicken's pet decimates a. You don't see any corpse or meat like that here.
A few scratches.
The white chicken's pet disembowels a flesh piece. A vampire bites the white chicken. The white chicken dodges your attack. The white chicken's pet wounds you. The white chicken's pet mauls you. The white chicken's pet wounds a flesh piece. The sword wielding star. The white chicken's pet scratches. You magically lash on your white chicken's sword and wait for the white chicken's pet gains a playman. The sword wielding skeletal playman punch devastates a white chicken. A frost covered skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at a white chicken. A white chicken dodges your attack. The sword wielding skeletal knight slice star a white chicken. A white chicken's pet scratches you. A white chicken's pet hits it. A white chicken's pet scratches a playman. The vampire's claw star massacres. Playman. You miss. The sword wielding. You magically latch onto a white chicken's sword and wait for her to weaken. Small wounds. The white chicken's pet decimates a playman. A sword wielding skeletal knight star demolishes a white chicken. A frost covered skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at a white chicken. You miss. The vampire's claw star massacres a white chicken. The white chicken's pet hits a playman. You miss. The white chicken's pet decimates a playman. The vampire's claw star massacres a white chicken. Frost covered skeletal which throws a bolt of ice at a white chicken. Quite a few. The sword wielding skeletal knight's shield. The sword with the white chicken was. The vampire bites a white chicken. If you really want to cast that on yourself. You are surrounded by a white orb. Potato gets a chicken leg. Objects on the ground. A number of tall bone spikes have thrust. You get more items. A chicken leg. A chicken leg. A chicken. You eat a chicken. You eat a chicken. 10 p.m. Your magical break. You eat a chicken leg. You eat a chicken leg. What do you want? Edit. You feel. What do you want? Potato tells the group. Nice legs. Edit. Potato casts cure poison. You roll about the floor. Potato casts cure poison. Potato calls upon rolling door to unpoison you and heal you. You don't notice any different. You eat a chicken leg. You eat a chicken leg. What do you want to eat? You are carrying the following 9 items. Rope, a silvery great axe. You are carrying. Potato tells the group. Weird those legs used to poison you. GT. Potato tells the group. Because it said they were wrong with salmonella or something. You tell the group. Really? Potato tells the group. Yeah. You are carrying the following 9 items: a silvery great axe, light, a soulstone bag, 4 tensor's floating disc, a cloak of camouflage, a heavy rope, and the royal gap of the king. Put cloak. It won't fit. Put cloak. 2 potato casts. Use up. Objects on the ground. A number of tall bone spikes have thrust up from the ground, forming a prison. An ordinary white egg has been left here. An ordinary white egg. C. Fire. That spell cannot be cast on objects. Objects on the ground. A number of bone pieces and you get 2 items: bone fragments, a chicken leg. Eat. You eat a chicken leg. This tastes okay. Sorry, she isn't a valid person for the spell. A blazing ring of yellow fire. Your fire save is now. Player 3. Potato. You are quickly. Your fire save is now 5. Potato casts bone prison. Potato casts bone prison. Potato throws down a handful of teeth to create a tall prison of jagged bone teeth around herself. GT. Really? You tell the group, really? Potato tells the group, yes. GT, what are you up to? Prisoning, you, space, you. The wooden gate is closed. Potato tells the group, I didn't do it. Potato tells the group, you must have. A tall prison of jagged bone. Potato slaps you, how rude. Edit. You tell the potato throws down. Potato casts bone prison. Potato. Edit. Cheat. 11 p.m. The white aura around your body fades. You tell the group. Potato throws down a handful of teeth to create a tall prison of jagged bone teeth around herself. You are surrounded. Friend, Osiris has left the game. Potato tells the group. Snorlax throws down a handful of teeth to create a tall prison of jagged bone teeth around you. Potato tells the group. See. Your force shield slowly dissipates. Potato tells the group. Tisk tisk. You are surrounded by a strong growl. You growl at Potato. Potato flexes her muscles proudly. ID. Item. Silvery axe mithril great axe. Weight. 24 size. 2 feet 4 inches level. 28. You can't use this yet. Item quality. Mastercraft. Type. Weapon composition. Mithril. Weapon damage. 4 to 48 fast. Non-orm chop. 26 strength to use. Object is. Light floating anti-evil warrior. Item has other effects. Effects. Dam roll by -1. Effects. Dex by 4. Effects. Spell residential by 2%. Effects. STR by 1. Effects. Con by 2. Effects. Saving breath by 5%. It has the following runes in late.
Not bad, I guess, except for the -1 dam roll, but it's not that bad.
The crystal bubbles around you suddenly Potato casts shield. Potato is surrounded by a strong force shield. Cord. Bam. Moon.
That didn't work. Catfish.
Cord. Bam. Slap. A vampire slaps Potato. How rude.
But that did.
Your displaced potato joins your body. Your form shifts slightly, then separates from where your body actually is. Potato fondly fondles you. Potato releases a shambling bone man. A shambling bone man. Potato casts snowman. Potato creates a snowman. Casts snowman. Potato creates a snowman. Casts snowman. Potato creates. Potato casts water weird. Potato forms a water weird using water through a narrow fissure in the earth. The water weird starts following Potato. The water weird has become a member of the group. Potato orders an evil-looking snowman to poke Snare. An evil-looking snowman poke. Potato orders a water weird to poke Snare. The water.
Seriously, Potato? We're gonna do this shit again? Could you try not to lag out the server?
Edit multi-line. Potato tells the group. Sorry, I can't hear what you are saying. I'm in an intense HS match. Edit multi-line blank.
You always seem to be.
The white aura around your body fades. Potato twitches and starts fidgeting. You are surrounded by white aura. Crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Tensors floating disc abruptly winks out of existence. Carried by you, you are quickly covered in a coat of crystal scales. Potato casts Fate Shield. Potato's magical bravery fades. Potato casts bravery. Potato suddenly appears bolder. Potato casts Curse Ward. Potato's skin flashes a dark amber color for a brief moment. Potato wiggles it, but just a little bit. Potato orders an evil-looking snowman to attack. An evil-looking snowman throws its head back and tackles with insane glee. Potato, you
Seriously?
feel like you aren't afraid of anything. One a.m. Potato's displaced image abruptly rejoins her body. Potato casts displacement. Potato's image blurs and shifts to one side. You are now AFK. You are now AFK. Timers disabled. The white aura around your body fades. You are surrounded by white aura. Potato fondly fondles you. Bonk. You return to your keyboard. You bonk Potato on the head with a feather pillow. You save page. It seems to be locked. See. Knock. Start click star, you unlock the wooden gate. You open the wooden gate. Potato casts vigor. NVDA menu. Preferences submit settings. Speech 2 of 14. Speech prop change. Voice. Rate. Rate boost checkbox not checked. Alt plus T. Check. Not checked.
Yeah, not doing that again.
Use client alter. Class. You cannot go that way. You frown. You frown. You frown. You frown. Potato slaps you. How rude. Slap. You slap potato. Potato orders immediately to stop and back. Immediately to stop. Science scales on the Sweeper and provide a stark contrast to the forest. We are in the town of North Shore. Seal's Head Tavern. A patron is here. Metropolis City. A small cavern. Northwest. Brag. You say I have 6 out of 7 explorer points in this area. Metropolis City. Sea. Viking village raid. In the ocean. East-southwest. The village of Seaside. Torva's Forge. The dwarven blacksmith Torva works diligently on his craft. You say there aren't any explorer points to be earned in this area. The village. Town of Cat Landing. Magical supplies. The gnomish Formage Barley stand here. Tensor's floating disk cannot carry any more weight without sinking. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. You put the eyes of a catapult. You are carrying the following 232 items. You chant while moving your hands in. Tensors floating disk.
A few scratches.
You are carrying the following 14 items. 3. Tensors floating disk. A moss staff. Naginata of the Ki spirit. Vineyard. Spirit of the sword. Blow. A deep sea rod. A red leather whip. Blow. A silvery great hat. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the Tensors floating disk refuses. You are carrying the following 6 items. 4. Tensors floating disk. 2. Space. 2. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. Yet. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. Yet. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. Yet. Your shield of faith is here. You don't see anything named INV here. You don't see anything named INV here. You are carrying the following 6 items. 4. Tensor's floating disk. A heavy rope. And the royal gap of the king. Yet. Bag. 4. See. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. GR. Rejoin. The Monastery of Dreams. You rejoin. You don't see anything named bag. Objects on the ground. A narrow fissure has opened in the earth and is bubbling. FR. Post. The white aura around your body fades. You are surrounded by white aura. Red. Get. Bag. Potato tells the group. Nice. You get a soulstone bag from GT. You tell the group. What? Potato tells the group, I just realized that I'm hungry. GT. Well, then. You tell the group, well then eat. Potato suddenly appears less trustworthy and attractive than a moment ago. Potato tells the group, yes I better take a bite out of my arm. Potato casts presence. Potato suddenly appears more trustworthy and attractive. Potato tells the group, don't want to get up. The garden path, northeast southwest. The garden path, northeast southwest. The herb garden. A dwarven follower kneels here pulling weeds. A dwarven follower is the size of a large dwarf. You feel you're magically in. The garden path. A water weird struggles to hold its form without a source of water to refresh it. Before a stone building, an old monk sits against the well. You open the oak door. Alas, within a stone building, a follower sits on a bench within a stone building. Northeast south up. Within, the oak door is closed. Open the garden of dreams. East west northeast southeast. Within the training yard, a short woman stands here instructing the students in the martial arts. Sensei Margareta is about your foot. All. Disc. Put a black lacquered 8-8 in. You are carrying the following 5 items. 3. Tensor's floating disc. A heavy rope. And the royal gap of the king. Get. Potato tells the group. Well, time for me to sleep. Back. Disc. Potato tells the group. Sheep. You get a soulstone bag from Tensor's floating disc. Potato tells the group. First Ilnam. Hug. Potato casts crystal light. Potato holds her hands a few inches apart, and a brightly glowing crystal grows into existence between them. You hug Potato. Potato casts crystal light. Potato holds her hands a few inches apart, and a brightly glowing crystal grows in. Potato cast. Potato cast. Potato cast. Potato cast. Potato. Potato. Potato cast. Potato cast. Potato cast. Potato casts crystal light. Potato holds. Potato cast. Potato cast. Your magical bravery suddenly. A water weird struggles to hold its form without a source of water to refresh it. You feel like you. Potato casts invisibility. Potato fades slowly out of existence. Potato casts dispel magic. Potato casts shield. Potato is surrounded by a strong force shield. Potato gives you Tensor's floating disc. Potato casts fortitude. Potato tells the group, do you like my gift? Potato casts brawn. Potato's muscles magically fill out as artificial strength courses through her. Carried contains 16, a brightly glowing crystal. 16 items total. Potato's magical bravery fades. Tensor's floating disc abruptly winks out of existence. You are carrying the following 22 items. 16, a brightly glowing crystal, light, a soulstone bag, 3, Tensor's floating disc, a heavy rope, and the royal gaff of the king. Potato flexes her muscles proudly. A water weird struggles to hold its form without a source of water to refresh it. Potato releases a water weird from her control. A water weird has left the group. A water weird suddenly stops moving and falls to the ground with a splash. The white aura around your body fades. Potato casts agility. You are surrounded by a white aura. Potato releases an evil-looking snowman from her control. An evil-looking snowman has left the group. An evil-looking snowman stops moving and collapses into a heap of wet snow. Potato releases an evil-looking snowman from her control. An evil-looking snowman has left. Potato releases an evil-looking snowman stops moving and collapses into a heap of wet snow. Force shield slowly dissipates. Potato casts fake shield. You are surrounded by a strong force shield. Potato tells the group, do you want me to carve that gap you have in your inventory? Potato tells the group, before I sheep. See, Potato bleeds like a sheep. The royal gaff of the king starts glowing brightly. Carried by you, your light spell binds successfully to the royal gaff of the king. See, you failed to cast. You failed to cast. The spell fails to attach. The royal gaff of the king begins to float in the air. Carried by you, your flight spell takes hold. You drop the royal gaff of the king. Good. Cry. You put a brightly glowing crystal in. You put a potato tells the group, no need to fly it. Edit Potato does the wave. Whoa. Potato noodles. Objects on the ground. A long pole with a sharp hook on the end lies here. Potato tells the group, hit me up with that gaff bub. The protective horns head bind around Potato crackle and you get the royal gaff of the king. King. You give the royal gaff of the king to Potato. Potato smiles happily at a sexy even mithril rapier of 1,000 blows, and then sighs loudly. Potato casts continual light. Potato smiles happily at a pair of panties, and then sighs loudly. Potato casts word of recall. Potato disappears. ATT. Attack who? You do not see that person here. See.
A few scratches.
As you complete, you magically latch onto the star at a soul complete. The vampire's claw star massacred star follower. You fail to cast the spell from your magical bravery suddenly fades. The Sensei Margaret's
Small wounds and bruises.
The Sensei Margaret's suffer punches you.
A few scratches.
A vampire. You miss. Followers keep this spell. Potato tells the group. You just miss. Followers from balls. You set one end to a skull snap around and complete spell. You put one end to a skull snap around. Your counts hits, but has no effect on the sensing. Follower has saved that fire. Sword wielding skeletal knights like firefights and follower.
A few scratches.
Magically lack arms with follower so complete. Scratches. You put one hand. Time to spell the red power to follow. Huge spikes. Time to spell the red power to follow. Time to spell the red power to follow. Huge spikes. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You failed. Play hand stop.
A few scratches.
You tell the group. What? Potato tells the group. Broccoli are like little teeny trees. You feel like you tell. GP. Potato tells the group. That is all. You tell the group. Yup. 5 a.m. Morpheus appreciates your cross-covered skeleton. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You begin healing a cross-covered skeletal lich. You heal a cross-covered skeletal lich. You heal a cross-covered skeletal lich. You heal a cross-covered skeletal lich. A cross-covered skeletal lich is fully healed. A sword-wielding skeletal knight is not in need of your skills. Control. A flesh beast's new job is to protect its owner in combat. Potato tells the group. You should learn Haven.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Full.
Help. Skill. Haven. No help page is found for Skill Haven. If you are having trouble finding the help page you want, try help. Keywords are Cleric Spell Haven. Spell. Haven Mana. 150 WIS. 32 CHR. 28 LVL. 29 Cleaver. 28%. Help. Potato tells the group. Haven lets you heal up your mins over time in a room, more effective than other healing spells. Potato tells the group, for necromins specifically. Potato tells the group, spell Bravery has 0 minutes remaining at level 56. Potato tells the group, spell Bless has 20 minutes remaining at level 56. Potato tells the group, spell Displacement has 40 minutes remaining at level 35. Potato tells the group, spell Curse Ward has 40 minutes remaining at level 39. Potato tells the group, spell Vigor has 1 hour, 10 minutes remaining at level 39. Potato tells the group, spell Invisibility has 1 hour, 20 minutes remaining at level 35. Potato tells the group, spell Shield has 1 hour, 50 minutes remaining at level 35. Potato tells the group, spell Presence has 3 hours remaining at level 39. Potato tells the group, spell Protection. Potato casts Rejuvenate. Your displaced image rejoins your body. Potato gives you a bone gnashing hit check. Armor, 77. You are wearing light armor. Your form shifts slight. Potato sticks out her tongue and gives you a great big raspberry. You feel someone looking at you. You stick out your tongue and give Potato a great big raspberry. Potato gives you the birdie. Flip. You are not cooking anything. ID. Item, Royal Gaffing Pole, weight, 34 cm, feet 0 inches total levels, 94, type, weapon composition, iron, weapon damage, 7 to 77 very slow, pierce, 26 strength to use, object is, artifact light floating no backstab, where locations are, 2 wheeled, item has other effects, hit roll by 2, effects, dam roll by 6, effects, CHR by 2, effects, dex by 4, effects, con by 4, effects, STR by 2, it has the following runes inlaid into it, Shuloshi, item is affected by, spell fly, 4 hours remaining, level 35, spell continual light, 7 hours remaining, level 28, damage type, mortal damage crit. An energetic green demon gives you the birdie. The potato jumps into the air and does a flip. Cheers to Lilia. The potato runs around the room like a college student on speed. Your magical bravery suddenly fades, your shield of fate dissipates, and you no longer feel as protected by your god. Potato's displaced image abruptly rejoins her body. Potato tells the group, flip. You fail to cast. Potato tells the group, there needs to be an S sign before the flip. You feel like you aren't afraid of. IP. You give Potato the birdie. Potato gives you the birdie. You give Potato the birdie. Potato gives you the birdie. You give Potato the birdie. Potato gives you the birdie. You give Potato the birdie. You give Potato the birdie. The last of the spikes melt and the water flows away, leaving behind only a small disturbed spot on the ground. Potato casts Potato Potato creates an evil look. Potato casts a spell. Potato casts a magical string. An energetic green demon gives you the birdie. An evil-looking snowman gives you the birdie. Potato casts vigor. An energetic green demon holds up its thumb and index finger, and you suddenly can't breathe. An evil-looking snowman holds up its thumb. An energetic green demon enjoys a cup of coffee. An evil-looking snowman enjoys a cup. Potato casts invisibility. Potato fades slowly out of existence. Potato tells the group, well before I sheep. Potato tells the group, here you go. Potato enters an evil-looking snowman. Potato stops following you. Potato has left the group. Within a stone building. Last, the training yard. Nails the monk is here sparring with another monk. The monk Nails is a little bigger than you. The monk Arkin is here working on his unarmed skills with his brother monk. Arkin the monk is a little bigger than you. A follower stands here watching the monks practicing their fighting skills. A follower is a little bigger than you. A follower stands here watching the monks practicing their fighting skills. A follower is a little bigger than you. South. Within the office of the Battle Master. The Battle Master Gelato sits at his desk looking over some papers. The Battle Master Gelato is a little bigger than you. West. 7 a.m. The sun rises and, while you can learn critical spells and skills on your own, you need to find a teacher or guild
A few scratches.
Vampires block them. Vampire fights past masters. Covered skeleton. Covered skeleton. Your count hits, but does no damage. Vampire quietly. Vampire's eyes take on an unsettling red glare. None of your minions. You are surrounded. You get 2 items from the corpse of the Battle Master Gelato, a set of tonfas, a pair of black leather sandals. Drop. You drop a pair of black leather sandals. None of your minions seem hungry. You sacrifice blood. Within a stone building, a follower sits on a bench practicing his great library. A tall monk sits at a desk, copying books and scrolls. A scribe is a little bigger than you. A very important looking sign has been posted on one wall, north-south. Look. We wish to thank all those that searched far and wide for maps, books and tomes. We have received many items and now the real work begins. Now that our search has ended, we need to work on cataloging all these new books, tomes and maps. Once again, thanks to all of you that helped in the search. Remember, dream as if you will live forever, live as if you will die today. Talk. You try to talk to a scribe. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. See. Hey. You learn from your mistakes, and become more adept at casting fairy fire. From Morpheus to scribe death. You magically launch into scribe soul and wait for it. Covered skeletal throws a bolt device at a scribe. A scribe is on fire.
A few scratches.
A scribe is on fire. You magically latch onto the scribe's soul and wait. A scribe is on fire. He dodges your attack. Vampire's eyes take on keenness. Vampire quietly hisses. Vampire's claw disembowels the scribe. Scribe dodges. Scratches him. Covered in his boot of red scales. The sword buildings. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You get long black robes from the corpse of a scribe. You drop long black robes. Morpheus, the great library. The keeper of the books is here putting away some old tomes. The keeper of the books is a little bigger than you. North. Talk. You try to talk to the keeper of the books. The keeper of the books doesn't respond. Z. Hey. The keeper of the books is surrounded by a fuzzy pink outline. Z. L. F. Z. Flame. Morpheus to strike down the keeper. You magically latch onto the keeper. The keeper of the book says punch dismembers a vampire. The keeper of the books is on fire. The vampire's claw starts on massacres ****. The keeper of the books. Dodges your attack. A vampire tricks the keeper of the books. Sends his call. Flush beast slap first. The keeper of the books death punch maims a vampire. Pound hits the keeper of the books. The vampire knocks out from under the keeper of the books. A sword wielding step. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment.
Carry that
7
thing
items from the
roll.
corpse of the keeper of the books. A book called Ashton. A book titled The Wrath of Grim Math. A book. You do not seem to be here.
Carry
Get
that
6
thing
items from
roll.
the corpse. You do not seem to be.
Carry
Get
that
6
thing
items from
roll.
the corpse. You do not seem to be.
Carry
Get
that
6
thing
items from
roll.
the corpse. You do not seem to be. You get 2 items from the corpse of the keeper of the books. Long black robes. A pair of black leather sandals. Gone. You donate long black robes. You donate a pair of black leather sandals. A sword wielding skeleton. None of your minions seem hungry at the. You sacrifice blood from. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice. You are carrying the following 8 items: an ancient copper scroll, a set of compass, a royal gap of the king, light, a soul stone. You drop an ancient copper scroll. You do not see that. A light wrap around your body fade. Sack. Sack. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of an ancient copper. You do not see objects on the ground. A great library, within a stone building. Alas. The Garden of Dreams, east, west, northeast, southeast. The Garden of Dreams. A student sits here listening to the monk. The follower is a little bigger. Alas. The Garden of Dreams. Alas. Alas. You cannot go that way. Alas. The garden. Within the temple. Northeast, southwest, down. Within the temple. Within the temple. Just within. An open. Dark forest of Arceus. A small clearing. East-west. A narrowing path. Along. Sack-like greenish. Dismal trail. Red aura. This is a vampire. It dodges your attack. You magically latch onto a moving heap of black moss and soul and wait for it to weaken. A moving heap of black moss is toxic by its start. Big nasty. Small wounds. See. You magically latch onto a forest soul and wait for it to weaken. Flesh beast, flesh and vowels, 8 for it. Your town scratches it. Vampires claw massacre 8 flesh beast. Vampires claw massacre 8. Your town scratches it for it. For it. Flesh beast rips. Your minions can only consume fleshy corpses. Heal. You begin healing a flesh beast. You heal 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 flesh beast. A flesh beast is fully healed. Fort, bam, frag. Fort, bam, frag. The vampire says, I have 982 of 982 hit points. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. In the shadow of the twisted trees, north-south. In the shadow of the twisted trees, north-south. An intersection in the dark forest. A swarm of tiny insects. This is the vampire. You magically knock into a swarm of dragons and soul and wait for it to weaken. Covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice in the form of trip hits. Vampires
Scratches.
and it flares at it. You magically latch onto a swarm of dragons and soul and wait for it to weaken. A swarm of dragons is toxic and devastates a flesh beast. You miss. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. Vampires claw a swarm of trip hits. Frost covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice at a swarm of trip hits. A swarm of dragons is by disembowels a flesh beast. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. A swarm of Trifids' poisonous sting scratches you. It dodges your attack. A vampire bites a swarm of trip hits. Quite a few. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. A vampire's claw massacre a swarm of trip hits. A sword wielding skeletal knight shield patch devastates a swarm of trip hits. It dodges your attack. 9 a.m. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. It dodges your attack. A frost-covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice at a swarm of trip hits. A vampire's claw massacre a swarm of trip hits. Big nasty. A swarm of Trifids' bite mutilates a flesh beast. You miss. A frost-covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice at a swarm of trip hits. A vampire bites a swarm of trip hits. A swarm of trip hits swipes at a sword-wielding skeletal knight with a particularly mean bite. A swarm of Trifids' bite hits you. A flesh beast splat disembowels a swarm of trip hits. Pretty hurt. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. A swarm of Trifids' bite devastates a flesh beast. It dodges your attack. A swarm of trip hits swipes at an animated corpse with a particularly mean bite. A flesh beast's bite maims a swarm of trip hits. A swarm of Trifids' bite devastates a flesh beast. A swarm of Trifids' bite devastates a flesh beast. An animated corpse hits a swarm of trip hits. It dodges your attack. A vampire bites a swarm of trip hits. A swarm of trip hits is near death. You struggle to pull a swarm of Trifids' essence into a deep blue soulstone. Plus 111k XP. Your blood freezes as you hear a swarm. corpse of a swarm of cryptids is too. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of the corpse of a swarm of cryptid. The light around your body fades. Your coat of crystal objects on the ground. You are surrounded by a white orb. Your fire save is now 0%. A flesh beast is not in need. The dark forest, northwest. A dismal clearing. Along, sack-like greenish white sheet sits in the dirt. North-southwest, a swarm of angry insects. Frost-covered skeletal growth rows of. You magically latch onto its swarm like tries to soul and wait for it to weaken. A husker sting devastates the flesh beast. You spell the second soul from body. And pull it. The flesh beast slides a husker. A husker sting starts. A flesh beast slides a husker. A husker sting into a frost-covered skeletal lich. A sword-wielding skeletal knight slice star demolishes star A. A vampire you suddenly feel confident and more confident. You need a corpse with flesh and blood for ball of lightning. The corpse of a swarm of cryptids is too small to. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice. You begin healing a flesh beast. A ball of lightning leads west. You heal a flesh beast. 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 The royal gap of the king slowly sinks as its fly spell wears off. Carried by you. You heal a flesh beast. You heal a flesh beast. You heal a flesh beast. A flesh beast is. A small game trail, north-south. A narrow trail, east-southwest. Wandering out of the forest, east-west. Before a set of muddy hills, a fat merchant beats his mule, trying to get the poor animal to go. A fat merchant is a little bigger than you. A mule tries to pull the wagon out of the ruts, but simply isn't strong enough. A mule is a little bigger than you. A large covered wagon is stuck in a deep rut in the road, southwest-northeast. EPP. Your sound hits, but does no damage to it. You magically latch onto a fat merchant's soul and wait for him to eat it. A frost-covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice at a fat merchant. Small wounds. He dodges your attack.
A few scratches.
A fat merchant's punch aims a vampire. A vampire bites a fat merchant. A frost-covered skeletal lich throws a bolt of ice at a fat merchant. A fat merchant's punch mauls a vampire. You miss. A fat merchant's kick disembows a vampire. You throw a large ball of shit of light electricity at a fat merchant. Eight twisted green eight flesh beast. A flesh beast massacre eight twisted green fungi. Quite a few. Vampire bites eight twisted green fungi. You magically latch onto eight twisted. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. Your minions can only consume flesh. You see nothing left to loot from. Morpheus appreciates. Flesh beast rips a chunk of. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You get a jeweled bracelet from the corpse of a fat merchant. See. Heal. You fail to cast the spell heal. You ask Morpheus to repair a You ask Morpheus to repair. You ask Morpheus. You learn from your mistakes and become more adept at casting heal. Plus 182 KX. A flesh beast doesn't need that much healing right now. Heal. You begin healing a sword-wielding skeletal knight. The sword-wielding skeletal knight is full. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You sacrifice blood. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of the gutted carcass of a fat merchant. You magically latch onto your mule's soul and wait for it to weaken. A mule's bite wounds you. Excellent. You are rescued by a vampire. A vampire rescues you and takes over the battle. You jump to attack a mule. Scratches. A flesh beast jumps to your side in battle. A flesh beast's bite disembowels the mule. A sword-wielding skeletal knight jumps to your side in battle. A sword-wielding skeletal knight slice demolishes. A flesh beast vampire bite the mule. A flesh beast splashes the mule. None of your minions seem hungry at the moment. You see nothing left to loot from the corpse of. You sacrifice blood. Morpheus appreciates. Exits. South a steep path. West wandering out of the forest. Northeast a rocky path. The village of Cranston Hills. A steep path. North-south. Brag. You say I have acquired none of the fame in this area. The village of Cranston Hills. Quest. There are the following unfinished quests nearby. Number level name. 131 rescued all the survivors in Cranston Hills. 231 tracked down some missing mail intended for Iron Bay. 331 helped purify the water supply in Cranston Hills. 431 eliminated the source of the hideous mutations in Cranston Hills. For details on a quest, use Brag. You say there aren't any explorer points to be earned in this area. The village of Cranston Hills. 11 a.m. Friend, Santa has entered the game. The crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. In a form of crystal. FR, post, friend, Snorlax posted, The crystal bubble surrounding you suddenly shatters. The transparent crystal bubble envelops your body. Friend, Santa posted, hey matey. FR, post. Currently. S. Street, friend, your magical bravery. You ascend southward, a small encampment, northeast. You feel like armor, 77. You are wearing light armor. The barricaded entrance to a small village. A dwarven captain keeps an eye on the barricade. Captain Ironfoot is the size of a large dwarf. Northwest, doors east. You're inside a tent. A robed man is mixing alchemical components in a glass jar. Hawkins, you try to talk to Hawkins, the alchemist. Hawkins, the alchemist says, if you lost that empty sample jar, you can give me 10 gold for another one. Edit friend, Sando posted, I cannot sleep anymore, and I wanted food. So, now I am awake. Roflo, the white word around. Edit multi-line blank. Give 10 gold. You don't see that character here. Give friend. Santa posted. Cool. Right on. Smile. 10 gold. You give 10 gold points to Hawkins, the alchemist. Hawkins, the alchemist gives you an empty sample jar. There are no quests listed. There is nothing here to lit. A barricaded entrance to a small village. A dwarven captain keeps an eye on the barricade. Captain Ironfoot is the size of a large dwarf. Friend. Open. You pull some of the logs to one side. Talk. You try to talk to Captain Ironfoot. Captain Ironfoot looks you up and down for a moment before speaking. He says, the situation has gotten pretty dire here to be honest and we could really use some help. It all started about a month ago when the miners were blasting deep underground and discovered some sort of enormous, noxious green slime creature. The miners who were exposed to it started to get sick almost instantly and then over the course of a couple of days, their bodies started to mutate. They turned nasty, attacking and killing each other and feeding on their corpses. But it was worse than that. The blast also blew a hole through into the village's water supply and it wasn't long before the rest of the villagers started going the same way as the miners. The ones that didn't get killed outright started to mutate into ghastly creatures with deformed limbs and mouths full of gnashing, needle-sharp teeth. The captain seems momentarily overcome with fear. They just don't die, you see. You hack them down, and they just get right back up again. He takes a moment to compose himself again before going on. I have identified a plan with 3 main goals and I could really use some help trying to achieve them. Captain Ironfoot says, our top priority is to rescue any survivors. My men have reported to me on a number of occasions that they have heard cries for help, often in the dead of the night when things are generally quieter, and they reckon there may be 4 or 5 people holed up in various hiding places. What I need you to do is search the village thoroughly, and escort any survivors you find back here to safety. Captain Ironfoot takes a moment to gather his thoughts. He says, next, the only way to really stop this whole horrible nightmare is to go straight to the source. We know that deep in the mine there is an enormous green slime creature and this seems to be the root of all the problems. What I need you to do is find it and kill it, simple as that. The captain retrieves something from a storage crate and hands it to you. Some areas of the mine may have partially collapsed, so you might need this dynamite to blow your way through. If you lose it, you might be able to find more somewhere in the mine, or alternatively you can give me 200 gold for another bundle. You can find the mine by entering the village through the barricade and heading north. I warn you though, that place is crawling with hideous creatures that have mutated from the poor miners who got trapped down there, so be careful. Once the great slime creature is neutralized, report back to me and then we can hopefully start to get back some control of the situation. You receive a bundle of dynamite sticks. The captain gestures to a large tent standing to the north. He says, before you head down into the mine though, you need to talk to Hawkins the alchemist. He is working on trying to figure out how to remove the contamination from the water supply. Unless we figure that out, this place will never be habitable again. Anyway, I think he needs some help so you should check in with him first. The captain pats you on the back encouragingly and urges you towards the tent. Good luck and once again, be careful. Friend, Sando posted, nah, have some rather important RL stuff to do actually. Sorry. Maybe next time though. Friend, new notification from Mail, YouTube, now live on your channel, Alteraeon Let's Play episode 38 Gathering Fame and Explorer Points. Gmail 2. You clamber over the barricade, just inside a small village, northwest, FR, post, well, time, 2. Not. In. Cranston. Friend, Snorlax posted. Well timed to not die in Cranston Hills. The white aura around your body fades. Your code of crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Friend, Santa posted, including food. There's a hamburger with my name on it. Proplo, you are surrounded by FR. Post. Do you like spicy? Friend, Snorlax posted, do you like spicy food? Now 715 plus 377 KXP. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Your force armor 117. You are wearing light armor. You have 20.2 mil experience.
I might be able to get another couple fame here and go to level up.
The path south is completely blocked by a collapsed building. A path to a mine, northeast south, just thick trees block access to the village green. The path south is complete, thick trees block access to the path to a mine, northeast south. A dusty path, northeast west, thick bushes, a dusty path, northeast west. There's
few scratches.
Is melting. There are no undead within your sphere of influence. You magically latch onto a mutated villager. You found him. Flesh beast spite star devastate star mutated villager. Pretty her. A mutated villager's hunt massacres a vampire. Friend, Santa posted. Lord no, I'm rather a wimp honestly, as far as spices go. Except in his you don't see any corp. The body on the ground stirs and climbs back to its. No one in your group is currently. There are no undead. Names you. The vampire's eyes take on an a mutated villager. You magically latch onto a mutated villager's soul and wait for her to weaken. Her toxic bite devastates you. All wins. A sword wielder still at night knocks the lights out from under a mutated villager. A frost-covered skeletal rope. You throw a large ball of soap. The sword wielder still at night knocks a mutated villager. The vampire quietly hisses an unintelligible. A mutated villager. She dodges your attack. Vampire star devastate. If you really want to catch
This one by
none of your minions seem none of your minions. See, honey, sorry, you have reached your limit for animating. See, all life forms need.
Damn it.
Your shield of faith dissipates, and you no longer feel as
full.
PM. The white aura around your body fades. You are surrounded by white aura. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. The corpse of a mutated villager decays into nothingness. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. Tensor's floating disk abruptly winks out of existence. Carried by you. Crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. In a cone of crystal scales. "3 p.m. It is mid-afternoon. You would surely drop something. You are carrying part. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. You put the eyes of a cataleptus in Tensor's floating. You are carrying the following 223 items. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. You put a gossamer robe. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. Tensor's floating disk. You are carrying the following 32 items. 3. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the Tensor's floating disk. You are carrying the following 6 items. 4. Tensor's floating disk. The royal gap of the king. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. Get. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. Get. You don't see anything named bag in Tensor's floating disk. The light orb around your body fades. You get a soul stone bag from Tensor's floating disk. A dusty path. Northeast-south. It looks like there may be a way to. The path splits. North-southwest. Village green. Vampire jumps to your side. A mutated villager toxic by hits a vampire. You magically latch onto a mutated villager's soul and wait for it to weaken. Vampire fights a mutated villager. Small wounds. Vampire. Cast a spell to separate soul from body. You put a green. Vampire fights a frost-covered skeletal lich. You jump to it. You magically latch onto a mutated villager's soul and wait for it.
A few
Vampire
scratches.
fights a mutated villager. A mutated villager's force mutilates and flesh fever. The poison spine scratches you. A vampire quietly hisses. A vampire traits a mutated villager, sending her sprawling. Flesh beast by hissing. You magically latch onto a mutated villager's soul. A sword-wielding skeletal knight. A skeletal lich grows and holds a mutated villager. A vampire fights a mutated. A sword-wielding skeletal knight. A mutated villager's flesh mutilates a. Compound scratches a. You carry his attack. Flesh beast by star devastates. Sure, a vampire unintelligible and foul sounding word. A mutated villager stands up. A mutated villager's punch names a flesh beast. A vampire fights a mutated villager's punch names a mutated villager's punch decimates a flesh beast. Sword wielding skeletal knight. Vampires sword wielding skeletal knight fights a mutated villager. You magically latch onto a mutated villager's soul and wait for him to weaken. Flesh beast by dismembers a mutated villager.
A few scratches.
Flesh beast by star devastates star a mutated villager. Quite a few. A vampire quietly hisses an unintelligible and foul-sounding word. A vampire tricks a mutated villager's punch injures. A flesh beast splash star massacres a mutated villager. A mutated cross-covered skeleton with full device. A mutated villager. You're pounded. You magically latch onto a mutated. A flesh beast splash star devastates a mutated villager stands up. Friend, stand posted. Well, try not to lie too much. That Cranston places a bit of pain. A mutated villager's punch maul. A flesh beast. None of your minions. Heal. S. You begin healing a flesh beast. You heal 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 a flesh beast. A flesh beast is fully healed. You sacrifice blood from the corpse of a mortal. You sacrifice blood from the corpse. Mortals. FR. Post. Will. Be. Fine. Minions. Are. Our friend. Snorlax posted. Will be fine. Minions are powerful. Village Hall, east. Your search comes up empty. Village Green, the chapel. A hideous half-melted humanoid form. A mutated priest slug mutilates a flesh beast. Vampires claw star. A magical lash onto a mutated priest's soul and wait for him to weaken. A mutated priest stands up. Nice slice star polish. Raises the skull staff to a mutated priest also. Sea soul. If you really want.
It's
No one in your
over.
The body on the ground turns and climbs back to its feet. No one in your
Few scratches.
You magically latch onto a mutated priest's soul and wait for him to. Your time started. A mutated priest stands up.
Small remains of a few scratches.
My white wolf. None of your minions see. You suddenly feel. Friend, Santa posted. Good. Yeah, minions help out a lot. Everywhere. LOL. Grin. Your CHR is. Edit multi. Start healing yourself. You are fully healed. None of your minions help. You sacrifice blood from a corpse. Morpheus appreciates your sacrifice of the gutted carcass of a no one by that name. Alas, tiny graveyard, east. Chapel, northwest. Alas, tiny, a tall fence encloses a small graveyard. You hear a weak and feeble cry for help coming from somewhere in the graveyard. Down, this grave has partially collapsed. Perhaps you could use something to dig the earth out. Objects on the ground. The chapel, northwest. Your search comes up empty. The tiny graveyard, east, open. You will need a shovel if you want to remove the earth from this grave. Get, show. You get beaded moccasins from Tensor's You get an elf shot from Tensor's. You don't see anything named show in Tensor's floating disc. You get a lucky horseshoe from. You get a pair of choice huge. You don't see anything named show in Tensor's floating disc. 5 p.m. You get a short blade axe from. You get a braided short sword from. You hear a feeble cry for help. You don't see anything named show in Tensor's floating disc. Good. You get a braided short sword in Tensor's floating disc. You get a soul stone bag from Tensor. You get a short sword of Vax. You get the blade of darkness. You don't see any. Good. All. You hear a feeble cry for help from one of the grave. Friend, Snorlax posted. Damn it. Your magical bravery. You feel like you are the. You hear a feeble cry for help. FR. Post. Anybody. God. Hey. Spare. Shovel. Friend. You hear a feeble cry for help from one of the graves. Friend. Santa posted. What's the matter? FR. Post. On. T. God. Hey. Shovel. On. Friend. You hear a feeble cry for help from one of the graves. FR. Post. Trying to save Al. Al. Friend. Santa posted. Oh, LOL. No, sorry, if I did, I'd give you it. Hey, you. C. GR. You failed to cast. The town is ready. The game favorite eyes of Morpheus. The crystal ball suddenly shatters. Friend, ODI has left the game. You follow within path. Sender, you do not see that he. You ascend the stairs. The temple donation room. List to see items. You look through the list of donated items. You couldn't find it in the unholy temple of Denton. A ball of light hovers peacefully here. You couldn't find it. Start window. Search window. Level. Much Z. You use your faith. Stream your star on use client Alteraeon. Password. Your form shifts slightly, then separates from where your body acts. Logging in Erodium. The town square of Lorad. Finger stands. Your strength is now 22. Your current. The eastern and alas. Rugged. The G. Your force. Alas. Walk before the board is up and try moving the boards out of the way first. Say. You say Repot. A gnomish guard nods solemnly. Saran appears out of a flickering blue glow. Saran flies south. A gnomish guard says, okay, I will take you into the mine. A gnomish guard says, once inside, just enter the mine shaft to gain access into the mines. A gnomish guard moves the barricade of wooden planks to one side. A gnomish guard rushes you into the mine entrance and quickly replaces it. You don't see anything. Alas, you cannot go that way. In the G and K copper mine, you enter the mine. You don't see anything. A large circular chamber. A post sticks up from the ground with an arrow. You don't see anything. Inside a natural cave. You get an iron pickaxe. You are carrying the following 3 items: an iron pickaxe, salt jelly, and a collector's bag. Get, show. You don't see anything named show in the collector's bag. You feel reworks protecting you. FR, post. Wait, N, U, make. Wooden. Friend. Friend, Santa posted. Oh, good question. Not sure honestly. Friend, Santa. Your fire safety you. Town of the year. You pray to reworks for transportation. You are in Hildebrand, on the island of Tilo. You are surrounded by a flickering blue glow. When it fades, you. The town square of Hildebrand. Tinker stands here. Saving your character. Use client Alteraeon. Password. Recon. Bulletin board central hub. Decline your. Your next waypoint is a hybrid foot-on. The distance is too great for this waypoint. Your form shifts slightly, then separate. The distance is too great for this waypoint to bridge. Sorry, that's not a valid waypoint name. The town of Dragon. You do not see that here. See. N. You are carrying the following 1,354 items. 97, a milky quartz crystal, 87, a clear quartz crystal, 24, an ametrine cluster, 25, soda niter, 61, natural gas, 74, a chunk of realgar, 57, raw black obsidian, 146, raw mahogany obsidian, 507, coal, 139, saltpeter, 5, raw sulfur, 10, an unhewn peridot, a lump of coal, an obsidian warside, a bar of gold, 6, a ball of twisted bones, a smoke stick, a wax candle, light, an evil warrior belt, crystal, 5, a full water bucket, 2, a chaos diamond, glow, an iron pickaxe, space. Empty. It seems to already be empty. Done. You donate a full water bucket. You do not seem to have that item. Show. You weigh 7,423 pounds. FR, post. Friend. Edit friend. You weigh 7,000. You weigh. Edit multi-line blank. FR left bracket. Post. Friend. Khalifa posted. You weigh 7,423 pounds. Friend, Santa posted, ROFLMAO. Sheesh. Friend, say. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. You put a milky quartz crystal in Tensor's floating disk. You put a milky quartz crystal in. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. A floating blue. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensors, you chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk cannot, plus 11 kxp. You chant while moving your hands in a Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside an You are carrying the following 776 items. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put in. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel. Tensor's floating disk refuses. You are carrying the following 624 items.
Oh, come on.
8. Tensor's floating disk. 76. Saltpeter. 26. Natural gas. 17. Soda niter. 36. A chunk of realgar. 6. An untuned peridot. 52. A milky quartz crystal. 47. A clear quartz crystal. 8 p.m. Tasks Muse Client Alteraeon. You return to the Dark Temple School. Center Street. The dark. You feel like you aren't afraid of anything. Z. 10. Relax cast Tensor's floating disk. Relax drop. Muse Client Alteraeon. Edit multi-line P. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk.
Can't carry anything
You can't
more.
carry any more. 1 item's left. C. Cast Tensor's floating disk. Delete begin. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another container. Tensor's floating disk refuses to be put inside another.
That's fine, but what's up? Haven't talked to you in a while.
New notification from autoplay. Apple iPhone.
So, what are you doing?
Muse client dialog. The connection to Alteraeon. Muse client Alteraeon. Must see version 200 and
Nope. Wish I did.
password. You repossess your body from another socket. Reconnecting. The town of Dragon. Your fire save is now 5. Your next cheapest level is
Okay.
C. You chant while moving your hands in a circular pattern parallel to the ground. Tensor's floating disk refuses to. Muse client dialog. Muse client Alteraeon. Password. Snorlax has lost her link. Snorlax has reconnected. Muse client alt document window submenu. Muse. You are carrying the following 400. C.
Oh, come on.
FR. Post. Arg. Friend. Delipa posted. Arg. Friend. Delipa posted. Arg. C. Delipa cast Tensor's floating disk. Delipa begin chat. Tensor's float. You are carrying the following 269 items. 11. Tensor's floating disk. 4. Soda niter. An unhewn peridot. 32. Saltpeter. 9. Natural gas. 40. Raw mahogany obsidian. 14. Raw black obsidian. 45. Coal. An obsidian warside. A bar of gold. 6. A ball of twisted bones. A smoke stick. A wax candle. Light. An eagle warrior belt. You don't seem to be carrying anything by that name. 9 p.m. 9. You don't. Plan. Storage. B. You don't. Slim. C. Plan. Storage. BP. DEP. You don't seem to be. Plan. Storage. DEP. You don't seem to be carrying anything by that name. Delipa cast Tensor's floating disk. Delipa. Tensor's floating. You are carrying the following 110 items. 12. Tensor's floating disk. An obsidian warside. Get.
I can't carry anything
You can't
more.
carry any more. 1 item's left.
I'll be back, guys.
Snorlax's magical bravery fades. Your magical bravery suddenly fades. Your shield of faith dissipates, and you no longer feel as protected by your god. Philippa casts crystal code. You are quickly covered in a coat of crystal scales. Philippa is quickly covered in a coat of crystal scales. Your fire save is now 10%. Your cold save is now 10%. Your zap save is now 10%. Your breath save is now 15%. Your physical save is now 20%. Snorlax's coat of crystal scales suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Your coat of crystal scales suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Your fire save is now 0%. Your cold save is now 5%. Your zap save is now 0%. Your breath save is now 20%. Your physical save is now 5%. Ten p.m. 10 p.m. You are now AFK. You are now AFK. Timers disabled. Snorlax casts Fate Shield. You failed to cast the spell Fate Shield. Snorlax casts Fate Shield. You failed to cast the spell Fate Shield. Snorlax casts Fate Shield. You use your faith in Morpheus as a shield to protect you. The white aura around Snorlax fades. The white aura around your body fades. Snorlax casts Sanctuary. Snorlax is surrounded by a white aura. You are surrounded by a white aura. Philippa's force shield slowly dissipates. Your force shield slowly dissipates. Armor, 129. You are wearing light armor. Snorlax's force shield slowly dissipates. Your force shield slowly dissipates. You are now AFK. You are now AFK. Timers disabled. You are surrounded by a strong force shield. Philippa casts shield. Philippa is surrounded by a strong force shield. Friend, Sando posted, lovely, now I'm starting to get a headache. The night gets even better. Not. LOL. Friend, Sando posted, lovely, now I'm starting to get a headache. The night gets even better. Not. LOL. 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Philippa's displaced image abruptly rejoins her body. Your code of crystal scale suddenly shatters in a chain reaction. Your displaced image rejoins your body. Snorlax suddenly appears less trustworthy and attractive than a moment ago. You feel your magically enhanced charisma fading. The white aura around Snorlax fades. The crystal bubble surrounding Snorlax suddenly shatters and is gone. The white aura around your body fades. The crystal bubble surrounding you suddenly shatters. Snorlax's displaced image abruptly rejoins her body. Your displaced image rejoins your body.
Yes, I knew it all along. Yes, I knew that you were wrong. How you left when I was down. I want you to say it was never really me. You just turned and walked away. How you turned me inside out. Inside out.
12 a.m. 12 a.m. It is near midnight. It is near midnight.
There's a light in you that tears me down to nothing. There's an angel in your eyes. There's a hope inside that you can make it better. You see right through my disguise. When it rains, pours, and everybody stumbles, I won't let them bring you down. I won't let you down. When the seasons change, I won't go down. I'll fight through the pain. I'll be there right by your side. I'll never let them bring you
You return to your keyboard. Your name is Philippa, and your fight string is Philippa casts Tensor's floating disk. Tensor's floating disk refuse. You are carrying the following 15 items. 13. Tensor's floating disk, a dragon scale pack, and a magic mirror. Philippa casts display. Your fire save is now 10%. Your cold save is now 10%. You follow a thin path surrounded by. You are in the city of main between tall buildings. Somewhere you are in the forest west of. You search for fallen wood. You gather up a cherry tree limb. You receive 112 experience. Woodcraft. Create. Shovel. L. Wood. You return. Main Street. East west. Inside. Passing through. Muse blind Alteraeon. Sorry, shovel is not a wood item you can craft. See woodcraft create list for valid options. Snorlax casts crystal coat. Snorlax is quickly covered in a coat. You are too far from home to quit. You are in main Ralnoth Square. Your form shifts slightly. This place has not been. You ascend this. You may now recall the Dark Temple Square. Saving your character. Muse client dialogue save change. Muse client. One a.m. Brag. You say I have 3 out of 9 explorer points in this area. The Zephyr Forest, west of Ralnoth. Brag. R. You say I have acquired none of the fame in this area. The Zephyr Forest, west of Ralnoth. StreamYard.com is sharing your screen and audio. Muse client Alteraeon. StreamYard.com is sharing StreamYard personal clickable solo link toggle button. Talk mic is clickable 1. Live 2 hours 17 minutes and 27 seconds. Screen. Live viewer comments show up.
Well, didn't really accomplish much of what I wanted to, but I got a couple of fames, so I'm okay with that. And I will possibly do another episode either later today or maybe tomorrow. Stay tuned.
StreamYard, JC, clickable button full script clickable, unlabeled graphic banner landmark clickable button end broadcast, heading level 4 end, not yet end broadcast button,